This is DMG and we're going to make a drain. Alright, what are we making again? Oh yes, a drain. So we're going to grab a single tile. If you see video 2, you will know what the dimensions of all this is. And we're going to measure to the middle on each side, which should be 3 and a quarter centimeters across each side, and then rule to connect those dots together. Mathematics is not my strong suit. Then we're going to grab either a coin or a washer or something that's going to sit snugly in the middle. You don't have to trace around in the middle. I just like doing that because it looks like a nice target. And you trace around the edge of the coin or the washer. Now you can see here on either the cardboard or the core flute, which is what I'm using, that we're looking at the base corrugation, and we want to make sure that we know which direction that corrugation is in, so for later on we've got things going the right way. So then you cut out with the craft knife the circles all the way through, right through to the bottom, and cut out all the way down. So you go through both layers of cardboard, or core flute in this case, and then on the bottom I'm just going to stick some very thin cardstock, and that will form the base. So that's really easy at this point. And then we're going to get some matchsticks. Now the matchsticks we then slide through the corrugation, and you'll see the corrugation, obviously we now know that it's going the right way. We can then skip each hole, so you've got one, then skip one, and then another one, and then skip one, and then another matchstick, and then skip one, and then another one, etc., until you've basically gone across the entire hole. So the number of matchsticks will vary depending on the type of corrugation you have, and also the width of the hole. So then I place some hot glue across the bases of those matchsticks to hold them in place, and also go around the edges of the hole to not only just fill in the corrugation, but also add some texture. Then again we grab the same washer or coin that you've used before and trace around it, and then give it about a 1/5 to a quarter extra on each side. So this is going to form a ring, and we just marker those. I've just done this by sight, I haven't actually measured it, and then cut along the lines and cut around. As you can see, I'm just guiding the paper around and cutting by sight to form the ring, and this will be a ring around the hole. So then what we're going to do, once we've cut the ring totally out, is grab a craft knife and just across the diameter of the inside circle, just score all the way through, or cut all the way through, and that will allow it to be easier to actually cut the curves on the inner circle with a pair of scissors. So just chop out all those flaps, and in the end you will be left with a ring. So then it's hot glue around the edges. You can use white glue if you want. Hot glue is just a lot quicker and you don't have to wait around for things to dry. So just hot glue around the edges and slap on that ring. Put a ring on it. That's what they say. You can see there's one on my finger. Alright, so again, cardstock, and trace around the washer or the coin that you've used. Cut that out. And we are now going to actually stick that to the washer or the coin. So this washer is curved on one side and flat on the other. So the curved side down, I'm going to hot glue the flat side of the washer, and that just makes it easier to put it into the actual drain hole. So I've then hot glued that cardboard stock onto the top of the washer, and then I'm just grabbing a matchstick and cutting off a piece that's a little bit shorter than the diameter of the washer, and a blob of hot glue and put that on there, so there's an actual handle to pull the lid out. So there we have it, the drain with its lid and a little handle. So wait for everything to cure, so that when you pop it in, you can see now it doesn't fall out when the lid is in there. So you can pop that out using the handle. Of course, you must wait for it to cure correctly, otherwise it'll just come straight off and it won't actually open up. Then we're using videos 3, 4, and 5 to do the stone texture, and I've done a ring around the outside ring with black just to enhance that, and then I'm edging everything with white, as you can see in the video. So the paint's still wet here, and I'm just showing how you can incorporate it into a variety of other tiles that we've just done in videos 82 and 83, the curved and diagonal tiles. And here is just a standard base, so you can really start to go to town and incorporate this in a variety of different ways into your dungeon build. And that's it, nice and easy. So that's how I make a drain. Now, if you would like to see future videos, please subscribe to this channel. It's a big red button down in the corner. If you like this video, you can like button, click that. You can also check out my Facebook page, Twitter account, Google Plus page. There's an email newsletter, and that's all on my website, thedmg.info. There you will also find a store where I sell various products starting from 99 US cents. Things like adventures, DVDs, cards, all that kind of stuff in PDF format, and physical products too. And that helps to support the making of this channel. So go forth! What do you mean, gun-toting lunatic?